Miss Ann Herbster.
Rhonda Boyle.
How you doing? How you doing today?
Good.
Lipstick on,
Yep.
hair puffed up and ready to rock and roll, huh?
I'm ready.
We have a great topic today. I can't
Me
wait
too.
to dig in. Come on in the room and say hey. We are looking forward to today, and we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of a good biography, a good short bio. And hey, everybody. Just playing behind the scenes a little bit here, Miss Ann.
Yep.
How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Come on in. And we are glad to be here. And we have a great topic today.
Mm-hmm.
And that is talking about creating your biography. You know, it's usually the first introduction that people have to you, Anne, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. And it's what people are going to look at first to begin to learn more about you. So this is like really, really important.
Mm-hmm. It is. So good to see you. Hey there, Melinda Perry. Good to see you. Wyoming is in the house. Yeah. We are glad to have you here. You know, this is a really important topic that a lot of people don't think about. And I can't wait to dig into it because we've seen a lot of things, haven't we?
We have, and you know, it's the hardest thing for people because people don't like writing about themselves. They don't know what to say, but it is the most important thing because this is your opportunity to talk about yourselves and what you've done, but what more importantly you can do for your clients.
Yeah, exactly. Sure is. So why don't we just get started and talk about the you know, what we've seen and some other things.
Yeah. You know, it's a lot of people have completed certification programs or they've gone through training and they're super proud of the work they've done. And to be honest, our prospective clients, that's not what they're interested in. What they're really interested in is who you are and that you understand their problems and challenges and that you have a solution for them. That's the most important thing that you can get across, right, Rhonda?
Yeah, it is. And once they get to know you, then they might be interested in what else you offer, like your degrees or your certifications. It really depends on your focus area, whether or not your credentials or those certifications are important. So really, we also suggest you stay away from using coach jargon. You know, when you're going through your certification program or your training, they very often teach you their internal language. And when that seeps into your marketing, sometimes it's not a good thing.
Yeah. So we want you to keep it short and simple. And, you know, there's a couple, I would say, not just bad things, but things that we want you to avoid. Let's talk about those for a minute. You know, we want people to not talk about themselves or their experiences and their challenges. It's not about the coach's challenge. It's about the client's challenges. And they don't tell them what you can do, what you've done in the past. What you want to do is help them see what you can do for them. And a lot of times we see things that are top heavy with details about, we said, credentials and certifications or things that the coach has done versus things that you can do for your client. And every time you use the words me, my, and I, people's minds switch off. And it doesn't draw attention to their problem and their challenges. It's all about you and your problem potentially and your challenges, right?
Yes, exactly. They quit their brain. It's literally what happens inside of their brains. That when you start talking about yourself and about how you are and the things you do and the things your training you've been through and all that, they're not thinking about themselves and their problem. And that's what they need to be thinking about in order to buy, right? Because in a sense, you're selling your program, even on your biography.
Absolutely. So let me give you an example. Rhonda and I created this. This is nobody's biography, but we just sat down and said, let's create a fake biography. And it
breaks all the rules that we have.
I am a life coach helping individuals solve their biggest problems. My purpose is to empower people to make the right decisions for their future careers. My experiences as an HR professional has led me to want to help others to avoid the burnout that I had. I am also certified in administrating multiple personality and communication style assessments and in other skill-based areas. It was my personal experiences in business and frustrations that I've had that have led me to want to help others. In addition to my degree in communication, I also have been chair of the local coaches association and have been recognized for my volunteer services for my local church. So it's
pat myself on the back right there.
Totally. And if you go back and say, I am a life coach helping individuals solve their biggest problems. What problem? Those are some,
it's so vague.
It's so vague. People, they're not sure what you're coaching on, other than you're a life coach. But, people who've never been coached or who aren't sure what type of coach really are looking for somebody that can talk about their challenges and help show that they've got some solutions for them, not that you've had problems in the past and because of your problems, you're able to help them.
Sometimes you can share information about your experience, but it has to be done in a way that applies directly to their problem.
Right. They have to see that you understand their problem and that you've had solutions to it. And they have to see themselves, like they've got to see, oh, this person works on these types of things that are things that I want to work on.
Yeah, you want to talk directly to your ideal client. And this is, a lot of coaches miss this opportunity. It's valuable real estate. It's the first introduction oftentimes to that your ideal client has of you. Maybe they've never seen you or met you, and they just need to briefly know who you are and what you can do for them. It's like you want to give them just a nibble so they want to know more.
I agree.
Go ahead.
So I was going to say, so Rhonda, what's our challenge?
We have a challenge for you, and we talk about it in the book, and that is creating a short biography for yourself that is only 2 to 5 sentences. And sometimes we see coaches cram a whole lot into 2 to 5 sentences. It's like you guys are so attached to your credentials because we understand that, it is, it's your knowledge base, right? But your client doesn't care until they know you care about them, right? So we do have that challenge to you to be able to create it. And we have some examples here. We want you to, we're challenging you to put nothing unnecessary into your initial introduction to your client. So here's how it might sound. And we are putting it into the third person. It gives the impression that someone else is speaking about you and how amazing you are. That's the feeling that your client gets as they're listening. So here's how a biography might sound, short and sweet. All right. Amy Smith started her consulting company, A Better Future, 5 years ago with a desire to help women identify new career opportunities. Her 17 years in human resources in the automobile industry provides the experience needed to craft a path of advancement. Master coach and member of National Career Development Association. So that's it. It's short and sweet. It's 3 sentences. In the first one, Actually, is it 3? Yes, it is 3. So the first one, we give out her name, company, that shows she's truly in business.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says that she started her company 5 years ago. So now we know she's been in business for 5 years. She tells us her ideal client is to help women identify new career opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Anybody else who's reading that and is not a woman who is looking for a new career, that's not her client.
Yeah.
And then she mentions her 17 years in human resources in the automobile industry because she's going after that industry. And she only offers her credentials that matter at the end.
So it does, I think what's important is it putting your credentials in as it relates to your ideal client and who they are and what they are looking for, and show that it's relevant is helpful. So if, let's say, she
could be an MBA, and that may not matter in this situation.
Or let's say she also happens to be a fitness. She's got some fitness certifications or something else, but it's not relevant for her ideal client. So
yeah.
Let me give another example, Rhonda. So Bob Smith is the founder of Fitness for Life, a wellness company specializing in creating healthy lifestyles for men over 50 looking to reclaim the vibrancy of their youth. As a fitness instructor with a focus on nutrition, his 25 years of experience enables him to craft individualized plans for each client. Bob is recognized as a top 10 instructor for the state of Maryland and is certified in senior fitness. So a few short sentences, he's saying a lot here though. We know his company, we know the name, and we know it's a wellness company. So you're already beginning to see that he's into fitness, he's into wellness. Right. And he identifies his prospective client, men over 50, and how he's helping them, looking to reclaim the vibrancy of their youth. Not only is he focused on men over 50, but he's also focused on nutrition because he talks about that and he tells you what it is. And he tells you how long he's been doing it. Now, I don't want people to be frustrated to say, well, I've only been doing this for a year or 2 years. It's okay to put other years of experience that might be relevant in there. So don't panic and go, I'm a new coach. I've only been doing this for a year or so. It's okay. Don't worry. He's customizing, his programs, and he'll create individualized plans. So he's telling you it's not a cookie cutter. He's telling you that he'll do what is right for you. And he's got the right credentials in the sense he's got a rating in the state of Maryland and he specializes in senior fitness, which is relevant to men over 50.
And that's all he's looking for. So if I'm a woman over 50, I'm probably not going to call him.
Yeah.
He's not, right. He's doing, and if I'm a man over 50 who's a couch potato and I'm not into nutrition, I just want to date, he sounds like work, right? He's looking for someone who is ready to do, get themselves in shape. Yeah. And so he's got a very clear market here.
Right. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what you want. You guys have to really think about your biography. And what we're talking about is like maybe on your profile, on your About Me page. See, it says about me. They want to hear about me, right? So most coaches go into the long drawn out thing about themselves. And that's really not taking advantage of some really important real estate. Right. So we want you to do that. For sure.
And we know it's challenging. We know that this is going to be really hard to do. So choosing the information that's relevant to your ideal client, to their challenges, is going to help you attract those people that you want to work with and help you grow a successful coaching practice.
Yeah. So we really want you to hammer this down and make efficient use of every word of your short biography so you can highlight all of these amazing things. And so anyway, and then go test it, right? It needs to roll off your tongue with confidence. Like you want to own these 3 sentences about yourself. And
Yeah,
once you
especially,
do,
Rhonda, if you're out networking, you've just written what you're going to talk about. This is going to
100%.
be, you now can explain in 2 short sentences, this is who I am and this is what my business is, and this is who I'm looking for. So
Yep.
some great insights, some great tips
Yes.
and ideas. But wait, there's more.
There's
We
more.
also
And
have-
tell us what's
yeah.
more.
So next week, we hope you can join us as we launch our next free Launch and Grow Challenge. Starts Monday, June 6th. We'll run for 5 days. We're going to be live at noon Eastern Time, 11 Central Time. And we're going to take you through the 5 key areas of our book, which you've all had a chance to check it out, the Coach Business Guide, the Path to Launch and Grow Your Coaching Practice. And so it'll be a step-by-step through the 5 sections: identify, create, plan, launch, and grow. And if we want you to download our free mini guide so you can write down some ideas, some answers, and follow along with us. So to get this,
grab it.
right, go to our website, coachbusinessguide.com/challenge, and register now. We hope to see you.
We do. And so with that, go and work on your short biography and register for the challenge. And we will see you the next time. Thanks
Bye.
for joining us, everyone. Learning how to work all these buttons, Anne. See you, everyone. Thank you.